Haven't done a cop watch in a while, so this is Unlive PD 4, Store Burglary and Officer Oliver's Street Crossing Lesson. Here's my brief. Listen up! I had to run to the store. An HPD officer in front of me kicked on his lights and sirens and took off. I picked up my radio and I radioed control, telling them to show me out at some shit happening somewhere in town, and that I'd be on the move trying to find where it was happening. I found it. They stopped a car. That was apparently in the immediate vicinity of a store burglary. So I documented the stop. Then I radioed dispatch again.
76 Control. Show me on the move to the reported location of some donut eaters and on scene and out with a dozen glazed cherry-filled donuts and a camera. Copy 76. On scene, stuffing donuts in your fat face.
Now, while on scene, while recording, a gentleman calling himself Mr. David English came up, and I left some of his conversation in because he didn't care if I did, and he made some claims, so I'll simply leave it in the video for your review. He seemed like a nice guy, and despite his claims, whether true or not, I found him to be friendly, and I wish him the best in life, whatever that life may be. Apparently, someone broke out the window, made entry into the store, and then stole some shit, and made their getaway. Also, at one point, during the traffic stop, as I was crossing the road, Officer Oliver was nice enough to give me a lesson in crossing the road, though he forgot to tell me to look both ways. Seriously, though, he made his comment, I responded for my own reasons and in my own special way, and then made some comments on the video giving my opinions on the matter. Even though it's already stated on camera, for the record, I have no personal animosity towards Officer Oliver, nor do I in any way believe him to be a bad officer or person. You can watch and hear for yourselves and maybe understand more. However, I would suggest that he does something about that fucking mustache he's got going on his face. Looks like two caterpillars had Mortal Kombat underneath his nose, and one of them ended up dying on each side of his face. But that's just my opinion. Oh, shit, I almost forgot. All subjects in the video are considered innocent until proven guilty in an unjust and two-tiered system court of tyrannical hypocrisy and law. On to the video.
Here comes some more. And another one, although it's not focusing. He's walking him backwards.
Passenger, with your right hand, open the door. Keep walking. 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 Stop. Do not move. Do you understand? Place your hands on your back.
I'm crossing. I'm going behind him.
Hey, why don't you go silent? I want you to get ran over.
Hey, I don't need you to tell me what to do, sir. I can walk across the street without your direction. Mind your own business and do your job. Tell me what to do. I don't need you telling me what to do. I can walk across the street without your assistance, father. Thanks. You got something to cite me for, you cite me for. Otherwise, you shut the fuck up and do your job. That's Officer Oliver, by the way. I like him, but I ain't gonna let him fucking dictate every little move I make. No offense against Officer Oliver. He's alright. I'm sorry I wasn't doing it fast enough. I guess there's a law about crossing it faster. Like I can't see cars coming. Reaching in and get his driver's license and shit out. So when I got here, they had this guy pretty much at gunpoint, although I don't think he had the gun up, but he had it out at the ready, and they were barking commands at him to walk backwards, and cuffed him, and then they did the same thing to the passenger. Look, people, they're good cops, and I'm not saying these two are bad, nor that Officer Oliver is bad, but number one, they are so outnumbered in this country. If they don't stop treating people like fucking pieces of shit, when we the people rescind our voluntary compliance, they're going to learn that their badge was given to them by us, and it was rescinded and taken back by us. In the meantime, if they bark orders at me, I'm going to bark some shit back at them. I'm going to back up a little bit here, though, so that Officer Stauffer doesn't feel I'm encroaching upon his scene, or that he can't do what he needs to do without me being too close. And that's just a common courtesy thing. That's even if I wasn't too close. I'm not too far back now to see everything. I don't have a light on my camera right now because the apparatus, and I've been waiting to slip that gem in a fucking sentence, the apparatus that contains or holds the light with the camera is non-functional at the current. Looks like he's uncuffing. Looks like they're both getting uncuffed. Sounds like he's saying somebody broke in somewhere, maybe the car matched, or They were leaving that specific location, and so they turned this into some sort of felony stop, I guess. Sorry about that, he says. Sorry we pulled you out of your car, made you walk backwards with our guns out. Can I cross the street now, Dad?
I ain't being like that, you know that.
I'm gonna give you shit for it anyway, sir.
I know you will.
You have a good night.
You do.
This is what that stop was all about. I'm like, look, people get frustrated. He said, I know how Officer Oliver is. He said what he had to say. I'm not upset about that, but I mean, I'm just going to say what I have to say, and I consider it done. It's not a big deal. I don't think he's a bad officer because he wanted me to get across the street. I just think if you don't respond in kind, they tend to think they can do whatever the fuck they want. Hey, what's going on?
Took the dog out, all of a sudden I heard boom.
Really, over here?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I saw a bunch of cars going with their lights on, so I came up to see what the hell's going on.
I said, hey, freeze.
Dodges.
No, but he went in there, he was in there for a good
Yeah.
3 minutes. He was cleaning up.
Yeah, I just noticed that the glass is broken over here. I didn't see it broken over there. If it is, it's went inside, but that looks like it's solid. But he got that one.
Oh yeah, and like I said, he was so short. I mean, he barely dug down to even get in.
I just record the police. That's kind of what I do.
That's cool. Man.
So some of them don't like it. Sometimes I'm an asshole to the bad cops, but I support and commend the good cops.
Like I said, but you have that right.
That's what America's supposed to be about. Doing a little room to room.
It was only one.
Okay.
One going in, one coming out. Black pants.
He went in with a little bit and came out with a lot.
I mean, he had on khaki pants and a black shirt. Now, I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, God puts you in places to be effective.
I used to believe that.
I was, when COVID-19 hit, I was supervisor, 10 years, got laid off, lost my mother, okay? 3 months later, I just went into a dark funk. It wasn't nothing.
Right.
I lost everything. You looking at me, if I told you right now I was Olympic gold medalist, would you believe me?
Probably not, unless you could prove it.
I am.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
Key to the city, David English, Showtime.
Oh yeah?
Showtime's gym. I went to the Goodwill Games in '94, the Olympics in '92. I'm a world powerlifter.
Oh yeah?
On about 26 American and world records.
Oh yeah? I find that hard to believe.
Competed in the strongman competition. Go to YouTube and Google Omega Force Strength Team, Power Team, David English. I got the world deadlift over 1,000 pounds.
I find that hard to believe.
Okay, well, believe it.
I find that. What'd you say your name was?
David Anguish.
David Anguish?
Anguish.
Okay, we'll look.
Senior.
I'll look it up. Now he said he's Olympic gold medalist, and I don't know. I'd have to review the video. I'm sorry, but I just don't believe what people tell me.
I'll be over here in my cruise. Sounds good, thank you.
Yeah, I'll be over here in my car too if you need me. They tell me it sounds good. Hey, you gotta unlock it first. I've still got some constitutional cop watches and other vids to edit and post at some point when I feel like it, but a quick question. Is anybody out there interested in me posting some of my old videos from when I first started this for specific reasons, such as my first cop watch and similar older vids I took down over time? I'm just kidding, honestly. I'm planning on doing it anyway. I just wanted you to feel like you're part of this. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Just hate me.
I can feel your anger. It gives you focus. Makes you stronger.
Can I cross the street now, Dad? Can I cross the street now, Dad?